Greetings and welcome to Cat's Corner. Welcome to your energy reading for the day. I am Cat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a timeless reading for the collective, so whenever you come across this video, however you come across it, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. And I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on the video. You didn't have to click on that. You could have clicked on anything else, but you are here. And the only reason why I'm here is because you are here. So thank you from my heart to yours. Blessings to you. We've been going through the Cat Mythos and Magick Oracle deck by Catherine C. Caprino, pulling one card randomly from the deck. We'll be doing that for 45 days. There are 45 cards in this deck, and the universe just knows the right card for us to be pulling for each day that we're pulling it. My schedule's a little wonky right now, so it's not on a daily basis, 7 days a week, but it is as often as I can get it to you guys. So with that introduction, and then we supplement that, of course, with the Are Pawsome, inspirational, motivational deck. That one we're just pulling 3 cards randomly to go with our readings. Those get put right back into the deck and reshuffled back in. So we've been pulling a lot of those on repeat with these readings. It's kind of turned into a conversation, and I'm very much enjoying this, and I hope you are as well. So with that, let's get to the reading. What card did we pull for our energy reading for the day? Oh my gosh. This reminds me of the head bumps card that we just had not too long ago, was just a couple readings ago, I think, on unconditional love, on being open and accepting of unconditional love, receiving and giving, both, being an open conduit for it. And this is just a confirmation, looking at this in a different angle. And I do want to make a point of this because we know that the 37, the number 37 for this card reduces down to a 10, which is a 1. Ones are beginnings, new beginnings. They are invitations to look at things in a new direction, from a new perspective. And we've been getting that so much with this deck recently. So kitty kisses are different from head bumps, but they are also another way that cats in particular, I'm not sure how dogs do it, but this is a cat deck. I am Cat Morgan. So we we know that this may be exclusive to cats alone, but kitty kisses are winks. Cats have this thing that they do when they want to tell a human or a fellow feline or some other animal, they want to communicate to somebody that they are happy, that they are feeling safe, that they are feeling love, and want to share that feeling of love, of safety, of being home, being home. This is a card of coming home to yourself, coming home to where you are right now in this moment, and loving who you are and where you are right now in this moment. So very powerful with this. You can just feel these waves of bestowing joy, of bestowing peace, of bestowing love. Just, oh my gosh, so amazing. Feel free to share in the comments if you feel so inclined. You're never required to do anything like that on this channel. This is not a monetized channel. This will never be a monetized channel. But it does give the YouTube algorithm something to help other people find these videos if they're looking for similar kinds of support and encouragement and love, always love. So if you feel so inclined to leave a comment on that, on any initial power readings that you got from this card, let's take a look in the book and find out what it says for us. I haven't looked in the book yet, so we'll find that out together right now for the first time for our card number 37, Kitty Kisses, Affection. A loving connection warms the heart. Affectionate greetings deliver a world of joy and acceptance. The mythos. Eyes half closed and a slow, deliberate blink is the cat's way to send you kisses. Like a frozen moment in time, almost no other magic can cast a spell and instantaneously lift the spirits like a kiss. A bridge of energy, kitty kisses remind you that his slow blink means you are loved, accepted, trusted, and a very special person. He encourages you to share your love. Exactly. That is exactly what we were just saying, what we just got with the initial reading off the image of the card itself. Kitty love. Here's the story of the kitty love. When a kitty gazes at you and gives a slow, deliberate blink, reciprocate with the same. Your feline friend enjoys loving gestures too. Oh my God. Ah, so awesome, so beautiful, so powerful. And we kind of wink at other people sometimes when we want to let them know we've got their back, we're part of the pack, they're part of our pack. That wink is kind of a conspiratorial thing. That's what you've got going on here. And it doesn't have to be just cats. As I said, dogs have their own way, people have their own ways. Give yourself the opportunity today to share some affection. It can be a hug, it can be a shoulder bump, a fist bump, an elbow bump, a hip bump. You may make sure it's appropriate for the person and the situation, the environment. This is just, it's an opportunity to continue your expansion in love. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. What are the 3 cards that we pulled from the You Are Pawsome deck that we have asked Universe, God, Source to supplement our reading on number 37, Kitty Kisses? What are we looking at here? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, we've got some new cards, and I recognize one. Let's go through these. We're going to go from left to right, from the top around in a clockwise motion, starting with life is tough. And oh my gosh, this, for some reason, this card is just reminding me. Yesterday, we had a card from this deck about, oh Lord, it just like flew out of my mouth, but you guys know the one I'm talking about, the minding your body, to be paying attention to your body. And there was this picture of this little guy meditating. He has sweat dripping off his brow, and he's got some like plinking water coming on top of his head. I feel like this is like the opposite. Instead of this Zen moment trying to ignore physical signs that things are not right, this one is just saying, F it, F it, F it. Life is tough. I am on fire. I am screaming. Absolutely. You have permission to do that when it is necessary. Do not be like that pot with the lid that has no pressure valve at all. You know what's going to happen is you're going to explode. And it's not going to be something you'll have a whole lot of control over. So take that opportunity now. We've been talking for a while about the choice between continuing to bash yourself against the brick wall or stopping for a moment, recognizing this is a brick wall, recognizing your head is kind of bashed as a result, and allowing yourself the opportunity to take a moment and just recalibrate. Where are you right now in this moment? Life is tough. Life can be tough. Absolutely. But it also depends on the way you look at it. We'll see what it says on the back of the card. I have no idea on these cards, and I don't really, to be honest with you, I can recall brief things. I can recall like the headlines of these readings as I'm, typing that into on the YouTube screen to get that uploaded for you guys. But other than that, I don't recall a lot of detail. So this is literally for me, very much like you, reading this for the first time and not knowing what's on the other side of the cards. So life is tough. Yes, we get that, but good things will come. Oh, oh, like I said, it just seems like a conversation. We are reminded to be those receptacles, to be those transmitters and receivers of unconditional love in our Kitty Kisses card. Recognizing that life can be tough, but good things will come. And you are unique. And this is the card that's a repeat, and this card just cracks me up. This girl is totally celebrating. She's inked, she's pierced, she's got some owies, at least one on the tail there, and that poor mouse. Again, I'm just going to say, if I was that mouse, I would be just definitely giving a side eye, for sure. But you are unique. Life is tough, but you are unique. You have unique talents. You have unique strengths. You have unique skills. You are a unique person. So you have opportunities that none of us in this exact same situation as where you are right now, well, none of us would have any of those opportunities because we are not you. You have a special part to play in this dance, this quantum dance of creation, of reality that we're all in the middle of doing from moment to moment, constantly. That is the one 24/7, 365 you can take to the bank. You are constantly manifesting. You are constantly creating your reality by the choices that you're making with how you think, the thoughts that you allow yourself to dwell on, being mindful of what your thoughts are, being mindful of how your emotions are responding to those thoughts and how they may be feeding those thoughts. Are you looking for good stuff? Are you looking for positive stuff? Are you looking for opportunities? Are you are you feeling like a victim, like things are happening to you? It's a feeling. Just recognize if that's where you are right now. Allow yourself the opportunity to say, okay, I am feeling like a victim right now. A whole bunch of stuff has been happening and I don't feel like I'm in control. Absolutely, totally, permission granted to be there. The question is how long do you want to be there? How long do you want to stay in that place of ickiness? That's the question. So let's take a look on the other side of these cards and see what they are saying. We will start again reading from the top left around in a clockwise, starting with life is tough. We've got, but so am I. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Obstacles are not roadblocks. They are launch pads. Bam. Every challenge conquered is a testament to your inner strength and a stepping stone to extraordinary achievements. You guys can hear in my voice. This is a very emotional. It is literally, it's not the same power as the Kitty Kisses, but it has its own power. And the point is that you are love. You are lovable, you are loved, you are beloved, and you are a love producer. You are a love creator. Obstacles are not roadblocks, they're launch pads. Good things will come. Good things will come. Positive vibes only. Damn, seriously. Remember, after every storm, the sky clears and a rainbow appears. Positive thoughts attract positive outcomes. What you are looking for, you are going to find. Keep your mind set hopeful and optimistic to create a brighter atmosphere for yourself and those around you, because we remember, we know, we are all connected. We are all quantumly entangled. Your energy is affecting the quantum energy field of its entirety. From all past, present, future, all parallel lines, all lifetimes. We are all connected. There is nothing that you do, there is nothing that you are that is not of the utmost important. Positive vibes only. You are unique, so be yourself. You know, you can be a bit of a chameleon, and you're okay with that. Yeah, go on. Don't be afraid. Be confident in who you are, and don't care what anyone else thinks. I want you to hang on to that. All this channel, all we ever talk about of being our most authentic selves, living our most authentic lives. And what does that mean? That means being in alignment, being in integrity, being honest with yourself as to who you are, where you have been, where you are going. We want to always be recalibrating to that. We want to, it can be a little daunting sometimes. It can be a little wearying sometimes, this constant refocusing on what we're thinking, feeling, doing, and being mindful of our actions so that we don't do stuff that doesn't bring us the best outcome that we want for ourselves, for everybody involved. But that's a mind way of looking at it. That's a mind way. You're trying to manipulate matter with matter. That's the hard way to do it. It's the Newtonian way to do it. It is not the quantum way to do it. All you have to do is make the choice, make the decision right now where you are. And you have to know where you are. Just like a GPS, you cannot figure out where you're going until you figure out where you are right here, where you're starting from. But once you have that identified, and don't make a judgment on it, simply just identify. If you're in a sad space, if you're in a joyful space, if you're in a worrying phase, if you're in a celebratory phase, whatever, it doesn't matter. These are all phases. They're all going to change. Where are you right now in this moment? And from this place, you make a choice. You make a decision. Do you want to stay there? Is that a good spot? Do you like it there? Is it positive? Is it honest with where you are right now? Is it going to move you along the path of your highest and best self? If the answers to any of those are not a resounding hell yes, then it's a hell no. All right? So be honest with yourself. Be yourself. Positive vibes only. Life can be tough, but how you meet it is how it's going to turn out. And when you make those choices, I'm going to continue looking for the positive. I'm going to continue looking for the opportunities. I may not see spit right now in front of me. My bank account may be overdrawn. I may have bills that are sitting in the trash because I don't want to look at them. Whatever, and it can be health-wise, it can be relationship-wise, it can be career and employment-wise, it can be your house and the living environment that you're in. It doesn't matter. Things are never going to be perfect across the board with everything. But as you continue to choose the next best thing, to choose the next best opportunity, to choose the next best decision, action, word, thought, emotion, as long as that's what you are aiming for, you're going to keep getting as close as you can, and it's going to get closer and closer and closer until you get to a point where you're no longer doing it. It is simply who you are. It is simply who you identify as. I identify as the optimistic realist. I identify as the person who is always looking for those positive things, regardless of what's going on around me, because I know what I look for, I'm going to find. And I want to find good things. So I'm going to continue looking for good things. And you know what, guys? It works. It's scary how fast and how true it works. I used to have a manifestation journal of things that I was hoping would happen, of things that I was shooting for, my targets, I stopped doing that. I stopped journaling for a while. Now I am journaling every day. Sometimes it's first thing in the morning, sometimes it's later in the day, but I'm journaling because every day something is happening that was exactly what I wanted to have happen. And it may be very tiny things, like I didn't knock over the coffee pot when I was pouring it, or whatever. That could be the manifestation of the day for me. But oh hell yeah, the fact that that didn't go on the floor is a definite positive, a definite bonus, because I can be a million miles in my head and not paying attention to where my hands are going and knock things over all the time. Or at least I used to, because that seems to have stopped. Number one, I'm being more mindful of what I'm doing when I'm in the kitchen or I'm around things that are going to be breakable. And with that, taking that time, making that choice, making that decision to be that mindful person in that moment, good things continue to happen. Good things continue to happen all the time, and that's what I've been journaling. That's what I've been writing down. So I encourage you, if you don't have that practice already going, that you consider strongly just journaling something. It can be itty bitty. Something that didn't go wrong is something that went right. If you brushed your teeth successfully today, that's a positive thing. That's a thing, if that's the best thing that happened to you today, focus on that. We spend way too much time. It's part of our survival mode of recalling things that didn't go right, mistakes, things that didn't happen the way that we wanted them to happen. And we will ignore completely the good stuff, the things that went right, the things that went well, the things that were positive, because we're safety minded in our brains, our little lizard brains. We have the opportunity now to step out of that box and into our own freedom of being mindfully aware of what we're doing and looking for the good stuff. So I realize that has gone on quite a bit with that tirade. I hope that there was something in there that resonated with you, that blessed you. There's a reason why those things come out of my mouth. I have nothing is scripted on this channel, at least for these readings. So I want you to have the most fabulous day. I want you to remember that you are the most amazing. You are the most powerful being in your circle of influence. And everything you say and think and do and feel is creating your reality right now. So take those opportunities to expand your circle of love, share those moments of mutual feeling of love, of trust, of respect, of pack. Don't forget, life can be tough if we aren't looking for the good stuff. So continue looking for the good stuff, because you have a powerful place to perform in this dance, right? In this dance. Sorry, the throat gets a little emotional and then words are a little difficult to get out of there. So you guys have a fabulous day. I love you. You are amazing. Namaste and ciao for now.